Today in All Things 80s, it's the Power Prop Flying Glider. Welcome back to All Things 80s. Now, when I was a child in the 80s going to primary school, I would get 10 pence every day to buy something either before school or after school. I had to make that choice myself. And the local shop that was close to our primary school, in fact the only shop close to our primary school, primarily sold us sweets after school or frozen drinks. However, on occasion the shopkeeper would have these specials on the counter, one of which were these, the Power Prop Flying Gliders. Now these came in similar sized packages with different graphics, etc., and they'd be displayed on the counter with a nice box showing all these planes. And as it happens, yesterday my brother took me on a tour to the north of Scotland, and we went to one of these beautiful castles, and the gift shop had these for sale. So I knew I had to get one for old time's sake. Now when I was a child, these would cost 10 pence. Today, 2019, the price was 60 pence, which I think is probably keeping with inflation, which isn't at all bad. Now, there were a number of different models of these available, and some of which were more desirable than others. I do remember quite distinctly there being one particular plane that had the double fuselage with one sort of middle piece, and we always thought as kids we wanted value for money, and we always thought, oh my god, that's like two planes in one. And of course that one sold out first, because I think each box contained maybe two or at most three of each model. The other popular model was the Spitfire, which I picked up yesterday because it has such a great reverence to the UK and World War II. So this was probably the second choice. There were various German planes, I think there were Japanese planes. I remember one plane had shark teeth on the front that was always something I liked. There was, however, one plane that was the least desirable, and that was a civilian plane that no kid ever wanted to buy. And ironically, I do recall being a child and going into a store, maybe on holiday with my parents, and they only had that plane or that model left. So I had no choice but to buy it. And ironically, it flew the best of all the planes I'd ever had up until that point. Anyway, I digress. The point of this video is to show what we had as children of the 80s that gave us hours of entertainment that I'm sure today the kids growing up in 2019 wouldn't even look twice at. So anyway, I'm going to get this thing opened. So despite the packaging being the same size, same dimensions, the graphics are not the same, and even the branding on this is a Fum Things, and it has a little description here which I can barely read. The little world of pocket money toys. Fum Things. Fum Things. Now, is that promoting bad pronunciation or what? I'm assuming it means fun things, but Fum Things. Fum Thing? Or is that something with someone with a speech impediment? Either way, that's not a cool name. Don't like Fum Things. But anyway, get this thing opened. This is like the Panini stickers I did. As kids, we just rip these open, and you know what? This isn't even a nice packaging, so there we go, rip it open. There should be a number of components, and they all appear to be there. So we have the fuselage, the wing, tail, and the parts to make the propeller. Okay, I can tell immediately these are extremely low quality. These are flimsy as all hell. When I had them, they were reasonably substantial, Even this sort of nose piece doesn't feel how it did, but regardless, just get this thing assembled. So it's got sort of pre-slotted holes, so you just stick the wing through carefully, and you always have to sort of gauge where the center was, so it's about there. You know what, even the styrofoam just doesn't feel like it did. It just feels extremely flimsy. But we've done that. Get the tail piece in, like so. Get rid of the excess. Oh, I've stuck it in too far. Right, there we go. And then, oh my god. Yeah, this is not high quality stuff at all. Right, so we've got that in, and then the nose piece goes on the tip here. It's got a bit of weight to it, like so. And then the propeller was a two-part thing with the sort of molding excess attaching there, and then we take this one off. Honestly, I don't remember this part in the process of having to remove the excess molding. So we got the propeller. Yeah, this is low grade plastics. That's how they kept the price down. And then this goes in here, like so. And then, so it does spin quite freely. So let's go outside and give this a little test, see how it flies. So here we are outside with my styrofoam plane as it was in the 80s. Going to give it a little flight test, and already it's quite windy, so you can see the propeller doing its own thing. Okay, I had to enhance that there, but you get the idea. So the idea was to simply take the plane and throw it. That wasn't at all bad. Once more to you. There you have it. It still works as it should do. The quality is not good. In fact, it's terrible compared to what I had. But in terms of flight and enjoyment, I think kids today could really get on board and try these classic toys. So I loved it. Hope you did. If you enjoyed watching this, please do like, please subscribe. See you next video.